잠깐만 비우면 사람 죽였다는 채팅 보인다고? 기분 탓이에요. 아니 처음에 이것저것 물어봤어야 되는데 설득이 있길래 한번 눌러봤더니 대화가 종료돼 버렸어. 여기 밭주인이 화내겠다. 맨날 말 타고 일로 뛰어온다고.
야.
거기까지 이해했어. 그 다음에 왜 죽였냐고? 아니 원래 기절시키려고 했어요. 기절시켜갖고 주머니만 털려고 그랬는데 갑자기 옆에서 한 명이 공격하잖아.
Glad you came. God bless you. What troubles you?
I'm here about the mine.
Excellent.
근데 얘 왜 이렇게 거짓골로 다녀요?
I didn't get round to it.
내가 얘 옷 챙겼었나?
I came across something more disturbing.
What's that?
Nemoy and his gang were seen.
저거 사탄의 자식
The
이놈이라고.
vermin. I thought as much. Did you bring him here?
I tried to, but he was having none of it. He didn't want to burn, so he tried to kill me.
Well, I'm glad he didn't succeed. But now I won't be able to find out anything. Oh well, can't be helped, I suppose.
You look different, Master.
So as to fit in. I don't want to.
아 일부러 시민인 척하는 거야?
Why?
I don't want to alarm our prey. Gossip spreads quickly, and if those scoundrels learn we're onto them, they'll flee.
That does make sense.
So what have you found out so far?
I found out where they get their quicksilver from. You were right, it was the monastery.
It was the only logical explanation.
It changed hands on the hill behind the monastery.
Have you been there to have a look around?
I have, but I didn't find anything interesting.
Have you found out who's behind it?
Someone called Rapata.
Not much.
기복이
It's a
없다고요.
start.
무슨
At least
소리예요?
it's not a common name. Listen, Henry. I had another thought on the way here. Those counterfeiters have to have a punch die to make
내가
a
아까
fake.
전에 유아가 살리려고 얼마나
That's
동네를
sophisticated.
사방팔방 뛰어다녔는데.
There's a man I know who works at the monastery yard. Master engraver Jerome of Silesia.
You don't suppose that he's...
No, not that, God forbid. I know him well. He'd never do anything like that. But he runs an engraving workshop, so he might have heard something.
Very well, I'll ask him.
But ask with tact. I don't want him getting offended.
이름 언급하지 말라고.
And I prefer you not to mention me at all.
I'll try to think of something. That's all. Did you find out what actually
와주는 적
happened?
트롤링으로 수도원으로
Folks
보냈다고?
say he was on a
안
clever
죽은 게
sword.
어디예요? 저
How's the
죽을
rabbit sides with
뻔했어.
the king? God be with you.
쟤 딱 마녀라고 화용당할 각이었는데 내가 살려준 거 아니야. 그리고 수녀원이면은 자기가 원하는 종교 생활 할 수 있을 거 아니에요. 완료 쪽 한번 볼까? 그래, 성공적으로 변호해냈대잖아. 중대한 혐의들도 다 벗었고. 그럴 땐 똥삼을 하면서 기절하듯 잠드는 건 어떨까요? 그럼 악몽 꾼다고요? 아니 왜 똥삼이 숙면용이지 악몽은 아니지. 게임 시스템이 너무 아첨쟁이야. 저러니까 질서선이 나온다고? 저는 선신으로 승천한 경험이 있는 사람이에요.
God's blessings. What can I do for you?
How goes the work, Master?
Getting there, getting there. You need something, my boy?
방송 플루키라고.
What are you doing here, anyway?
You're in an engraver's shop, my boy. We're engraving, of course.
Yeah, but engraving what? And what's it used for?
Oh, we engrave wood and stone as well as metal. Here in the monastery, it's mostly about decoration.
나인헬에서 동료팔아서 타라카 카발리에 됐던 거요? 아닌데요?
You've got quite a large
뭔가
work.
잘못 알고 계신데요.
You don't do all the work alone, surely?
I'm usually here with my apprentice Florian. Of course, by simple observation, you'll note that this is not currently the case, and I'm here alone. Which means that either I'm a liar or something out of the ordinary has occurred.
도제가
I
자,
see.
거기에 연관돼 있는 것 같다.
I think. So what's happened to Florian?
He shares the fate of the pharaohs for today. The fifth scourge of Egypt did smite him, the plague, or so his message advised me.
Jesus Christ, the plague?
Do remain calm. I'm quite certain the plague from which Florian is suffering wasn't a judgment from on high. Or if it was a judgment on excessive drinking.
네, 어서 오세요.
I'm told such an ailment can be of truly biblical proportions.
What's he like, your apprentice, Florian?
I'm afraid that his exuberant youth has taken its toll. He's been acting strangely of late. I fear he has delusions of persecution.
I don't really know what you mean, at all.
Recently, for example, he told me that someone was following him. And the very next day he bought a padlock from the blacksmith and locked up his chest. As though I would ever sneak into it. In any case, why the interest? Are you looking for him?
Something like that.
May I ask why?
He owes me money.
Naturally. Dice or boozing, was it? Pray do tell.
Both.
Sodom and Gomorrah are too good for the boy. Here you go. I'll dock his wages.
이게 아닌데.
Thank you, Master. You're most kind. But I'd rather get it from him myself.
If you think he'll have anything to give, please yourself. About your question, you'll find him at home. No doubt feverishly dying. He sleeps in the baker's cellar.
Ah, thank you.
어쨌든 본인 돈에서 안 나가니까? 월급에서 까는 거니까 거기서 거긴가?
Does Florian have any enemies?
A man such as he certainly owes money at
야,
every
예의
turn,
발라서?
and the parents of local girls are undoubtedly displeased with his attempts to propagate. However, most recently it was that fury from the baths who accosted him in quite a spectacular rage.
A woman from the baths? What did she do?
The harpy nearly tore all Florian's hair out. I don't frequently feel sorry for my ne'er-do-well apprentice, but on that occasion I made an exception.
Do you have any idea why she did it?
She was screaming about some girl, some flighty bath-maid, Esther. I would say that Florian had felt the joys of spring and acted accordingly, although one would have thought they'd be used to that sort of thing at the bathhouse.
Thank you.
See you later.
어디가 제일 가깝나? 목욕탕?
Yeah! Yeah. Yeah.
기능은 있어요. 근데 로딩이 너무 길어. 빠른 이동이 아니야. 렌스 찾아라고. 렌스 없어요. 여기는 좀 길쭉한 무기들이 없는 것 같더라고. 창 같은 거.
What do you...
I hear you're at odds with Apprentice Florian.
At odds? I'll give you at odds. It's that sod's fault they took my Esther. Poor girl. I shudder to think what's become of her.
님들 좀 착하게 살아요.
What exactly happened?
This man came in wanting a bath, and Esther with it. She doesn't normally offer that kind of service, but I didn't see the harm, so I sent her in to him. And suddenly I hear screams. So I run out, and I see the bastard pulling her out of the tent and shoving her into a boat.
납치를 했다고?
I'm sorry they took her, but what exactly has it got to do with Florian?
They shouted at me to tell Florian that when he wises up, he'll get the girl back.
성녀를 범죄자로 만들었다고? 아, 걔는 딱 봐도 망상장애지.
I assume that Florian knows this, Esther.
You know village girls. They don't get much of a choice. Every other knave has a turnip for a brain, and if they don't, they're relatives. And then some young dandy turns up who writes her little poems. What's the poor girl to do? And this is how it ends. She should have stuck with the turnip heads.
Where can I find this Florian? I'd like to ask him a few questions.
He works in the engraver's workshop at the monastery craftsman's yard. And if he's not there, he'll be holed up like the rat he is in the cellar he rents from the baker. He's afraid of me, for sure.
성녀 아니야. 맞고서 수도원 갔어.
What did the bailiff make of it?
Don't even get me started on that. He's another fine... I won't say what. I told him everything, but he says he won't do nothing about it.
How's that then?
He wouldn't tell me to my face, of course. But people here don't think much of us. There's some as reckon my Esther deserves what she got. Poor girl.
It sounds like you were close to Esther.
I loved her like my very own. She came to me as an orphan, like a wolf child she was. I raised her and taught her and gave her a job, and now she's gone. Who knows if she's even alive?
하품하면서 말하는 거 같지?
I'd like to know more about the kidnapping.
Take care. Good luck, then. Who's there? Hey! What? What's that?
아니 이것 때문에 목욕탕 이용을 못 하잖아. 착하게 좀 살으라고요. 뭐 원하면 죽이래. 정말 이해가 안 된다. 여기 안에 있는 건가? 지하실에 있다고 했었던 것 같은데. 아 이게 여기가 지하야?
God save you, good night. What can I do for
여기를
you?
죽이는 게 정상이라고?
You look quite sprightly for an invalid.
What? Who the hell are you?
My name's Henry, and I'm making inquiries for Sir Radzig Kobyla.
And what do you want from me?
Straight to the point then? Alright. I've been investigating counterfeit money and the trail led me straight to you. Does the name Rapito mean anything to you?
I don't know. Maybe?
Don't bother. I know you know him. You make the punch dies for the counterfeiters. How do you hand them over? Do you know where their workshop is?
I can't say anything. I'll deny everything and you've got nothing on me. No evidence, just accusations.
It's got something to do with that girl, hasn't it?
How do you know?
That doesn't matter.
No, I suppose not. I didn't want to get involved, I swear. Those bastards kidnapped Esther. If I don't cooperate, they'll kill her.
I'm sorry about that.
Me too. Listen, I'll tell you everything, I promise. But only if I know that Esther's safe.
So I'm to go searching for her in the woods?
I know where they're keeping her, but nobody will help me. And what can puny little me do faced with those strapping great villains?
그래 내가
Very
갔다
well.
올게.
I'll bring back your Esther.
Really?
Yes, but then you have to tell me everything.
I will. I swear to God Almighty. Please, just bring her back to me. Nothing else matters.
Where are they keeping her?
In the Skalitz Hills. There are some abandoned cottages around the mines. That's where I saw her last. They took me there when I said they had to let me speak to her.
All right. I'll go there and try and think of something.
You're my savior.
Don't get your hopes up. Anything could happen.
Good luck then.
퀘스트 하나가 뭐 이렇게 쉽게 끝나는 게 하나도 없네. 스토리 같은 거 보고 하다 보니까 볼륨이 되게 크네요. 이것 좀 없애고 그냥 바로 순간이동 해주지. 스카이림 같이. 에, 페르소나 해야죠. 아, 이 뭐야 이거.
Yeah. Yeah.
더 가야 되네.
Yeah.
저거 같다. 사람 돌아다니잖아.
Well, I never. The pig turned.
아이 눈치는 완전 빨라요 진짜.
Hello! What's the matter? Come on! Vic? Over here! Where is everyone? Quick!
짱야.
You're going to get... him dead.
아, 뭐 댕댕이 두드려 맞는 소리 나냐. 뭐야. 하나 잡힌 거 아니었어? 아, 안 죽었네. 근데 뚜껑을 안 쓰면은 출혈이 되게 잘 걸려요. 머리통이 잘 깨지더라고.
They won't hurt you now.
However did you find me?
Florian told me where they took you.
I'm a fool. I thought he was just a dandy, God knows why. And it turns out he's a villain in league with thieves. And a coward too. This whole time he knew where I was.
여기서 자기 어필? 저라면 바로 구하러 왔을 거예요. 아, 해보고 싶은데. 그래도 얘 편을 좀 들어줘야겠지?
It's not Florian's fault.
평판 상승이야. 아, 뭐야. 결국에는 지도
You're right.
쟤를
Poor Florian must have been more
제
scared
편 들고
than
싶어
me.
했네.
Say so.
We should probably set off.
I'll go with you. I'd hate to lose you on the way.
맵 이동하는 걸 로딩했을 거면서 또 이만치 로딩하는 거 봐. 아, 근데 이번 건 너무 심하잖아.
Looking for someone?
I'm honored that you should come to me.
I found that Esther of yours.
I know! Back already. How can I ever thank you?
By telling me all about the goings-on with Rapperton.
They found me in the tavern one evening. Caught me when I went to the ship pile. They started to badger me about working for them.
They?
Yes, Rapperton. And a night they called Sir Jezek.
And then what?
They explained what they wanted from me and I told them to sod off.
I'm guessing that didn't go down too well.
It wasn't all that bad. They just threw me on the dung heap and left. I thought it was just a drunkard's joke. but then they took Esther.
Where will I find Rapiter?
He's usually wherever I am.
What does that mean?
He watches me, everywhere I go. And when I'm at home, he sits on the bench in the square, watching my house.
So he's there now?
Hard to say. Sometimes I see him in the tavern on the green, buying supplies.
Alright. At least I know where to start. And you go to work tomorrow, you hear?
Why?
Because we have to lure him out. And besides, your master will surely be glad to see you.
I have my doubts.
Why didn't you tell anyone?
At first I took it for a bad joke. And then, when they snatched Esther, there was nothing to be done.
I suppose I'd better go. I'd hate the bastard to get away.
Good luck, and thanks for the help. Good luck then.
얘가 출근하고 나서 주변을 둘러봐야 된다고 그랬는데 그럼 파생 퀘스트가 따로 있나? 없네요. 일단 하루 지나야 되잖아.
I hope I...
Take care.
You're right. If we're virtuous, the Virgin Mary will protect us. That's what she said.
Yeah! Yeah!
왜 갈 때는 제대로 길 따라서 가는데 왜 돌아올 때는 저 밭을 가로질러서 오게 되는 거지? 책을 읽고 그 다음에 못 읽는 시간에 잠 자서 다음날 가보면 되겠지? 나는 독서를 안 하는데 게임 캐릭터는 독서한다고? 아니야, 저 책 많이 읽어요. 설정본이긴 하지만 어쨌든 그것도 책이잖아. 게임 설정본 말고? 소설도 읽어. 비엘 같은 소리 하고 있네. 비엘은 직접 읽으세요. 나는 가끔 이렇게 오는 사람들 비엘